Okay, now we're up to two-step equations. Obviously, that means you've got to do it in 2 steps. Two-step equations. Okay, so the question that we just saw, question 1, it said 3x or 3z, the letter doesn't matter so much, plus 1 equals 10. You've got to do it in 2 steps. So the first step is you have to get rid of your plus and minus first. Okay, so step 1, get rid of this one. You leave what's attached to the x till the end. So we've got to leave this till the end. All right, when I minus 1 here and I minus 1 here, or when I move the 1 over, you're left with 3x, not just x like you were before. 3x equals 10 take away 1, which is 9. That's step 1. Step 2, how do I get rid of the 3 now that's multiplied to the x? You're going to divide by 3 to both sides. So x equals 3. And that's the answer we're looking for. See how there's 2 steps to it? Okay, I'm sure there are some questions, so please ask me right now. What, other than I'm confused, what doesn't make sense? Which bit exactly? Or did it all make sense?
I'm not sure.
Which bit? Like, which bit are you not sure? Which bit do you look at and like,
Like, I don't, like, get the
That's
first part.
Okay.
Like the 3 and the x.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the 9.
Yeah, good. So usually it was like this. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between this and this?
That it has different numbers and that it has a plus.
No, but they both have pluses. Wait. The original question was this. That was this. What's the difference between the two? What's the difference between one-step equations and two-step equations?
That it doesn't have the 3.
It doesn't have the 3. That's better. So this one only had one thing to get rid of. This time it's got 2 things to get rid of. I got to get rid of the plus 1 and the times 3. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So when I got rid of the plus 1, because the trick is you leave the x, the number that's attached to the x, to the end. So you leave that to the end, the last step, the second step. I've got to get rid of the plus 1. When you get rid of the plus 1, what are you left with here on this side? What are you left with? Adele?
I'm not sure.
No, what are you left with? If I got rid of this, what would you be left with? If someone came up to you and said, hey, get rid of this, what are you left with?
3x equals 10.
Well, no, on this left side, I'm talking about left.
3x.
3x. So that's why when I got rid of the plus 1, you're left with what on the left-hand side? 3x. That's why we were trying to do crossing out before. So you got rid of it and you're left with this. 3x equals 10, take away 1, 9. Then what did I get rid of? The 3. So what are you left with when you get rid of 3? What would you be left with?
9.
No, left with here on the left-hand side.
X.
X. So that's why the next line becomes x equals 9 divided by 3. 3. We're going to do a lot of these, but
yeah, I still don't get it.
I know. 4x plus 2 equals 10. Okay. Let's try. Anissa, step 1. What do you do?
You circle the plus 2.
Yes, and then move it over.
Move it over.
So what would you be left with on the left-hand side?
10 plus 2.
No, that's right-hand side.
Oh,
Right-hand side.
4x.
Yep, 4x on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, just be careful. It's not 10 plus 2.
10 minus 2.
Ah, good girl. Because you're going to do the opposite, right? You're bringing it over to the other side. So minus 2. All right, good. What's 10 minus 2?
8.
Okay. You weren't looking for 4x. We're trying to solve for just x. So what's the next step I've got to do? 4 times x equals 8. What do I do to get rid of this 4?
Divide it by 4.
Yep. And then divide by 4. So therefore x equals?
Equals 2.
A little bit better?
Yeah.
A little bit. That's good. That's fine. Question 3. Adele, a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go again. 5x take away 10 equals 20. Alvaro, tell me your first step.
Alright, so first you want to balance the thing. So you would do minus 10.
What happens?
Oh, plus 10, okay.
So what happens? What are you left with here? What would you be left with if you got rid of this and you moved it to this side? What are you left with? 5.
Just 5x minus.
No, you're gone. It's gone. It's moved.
Alright, 5x
Equals
20.
Yeah, not done. Come on. 20.
Minus 10.
No, not minus.
Sorry, plus 10, yeah. Because like opposites, yeah.
30. And then what? So you can see this has to be, you have to write this. This stuff cannot be done in your head. Go.
Yeah.
Next line.
So next would be divided. You would divide 5 by.
Why by 5?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you had to balance out because you had to do the inverse operation.
Yeah, of inverse operation of times.
Times. So you would do divide, and then so x equals 6.
All right. Let's do a few more, or a lot more, until we're all getting it. Question 4. Let's go again. 3x minus 4 equals equals 11. Okay, Adele, step 1. What do I do?
Yeah.
The 3 or the negative 4?
Negative 4.
Good job. You bring it over. You are left with 3x equals 11 plus 4. What's 11 plus 4?
15.
And then what do I do? This looks familiar. This is what you were just doing. What do you do to both sides?
You divide them.
Yes.
By 5.
Divide by 3, you mean?
With 3, yeah. And then
the
equals
answer is
5.
right. Good job. See, already better. Let's go again. Question 5. All right, Anissa, let's go again. 6x plus 2 equals 20. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Equals 22. All right, step 1.
Okay, circle the plus 2 and bring it over.
You are left with what here?
6x
Equals
22 plus 2 minus 2.
Good girl. 22 minus 2 is, maybe we can save a line equals 20.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to save yourself a line, then you would still write like this, 11 plus 4. If you want to save yourself a line, you can just write it there. 22 take away 2 is just 20.
Okay.
And what do you do to both sides?
3.
Yeah, sorry. 6x is 20.
Um.
Come on, think about it. It's time.
Divide it.
Yes, boom. Divide 6. X equals 20 divided by 6. And that's it. You can leave it like that for now.
Okay.
Or simplified would be like 10 over 3.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What step's confusing you? The first step or the second step?
The second step.
Yeah, but can you see the second step is what you've just been doing? 6x equals 12. Divide 6. Or therefore x equals 2. Or if I had... Yeah, don't, you'll get the hang of it. As long as you guys keep remembering, it's 2 steps. So 2 steps means you've got to do it 2 times. All right.
Okay.
Question 6. Bobby, are you there? Bobby keeps disappearing. I'm going to call his mum. All right. 5x minus 2 equals 8. All right, Gracia, go for it. What do we do?
So basically you have to do by the 2 and then plus it to the 8, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you are correct. So plus it to the 8, which means you're left with 5x equals 10. It's very important that you write it like this. It has to be 5x. So the left, then the middle, which will always be equals, and then 8 plus 2, which is 10.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what do we do to both sides?
And then we have to divide it by 5.
Or again, you could have just drawn your arrows and just write division by 5. It doesn't matter.
And then it would 2.
Oh, girl. Adele, how you feeling with that now?
Good.
Better? Seriously? Like you feel like comfortable with every line?
Yeah.
All right. Anissa, what about you? You think you'll get your head around it? Anissa?
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. All right, done. I'm gonna speed it up now and just tell me if I've confused you. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go with 6x plus 8 equals 10. The first thing I would do is get rid of this plus 8, bring it over here. So I'm left with 6x equals 10 minus 8, which is 2. Then I have to divide by 6. So the answer is 2 over 6, or in other words, if you want to simplify fully, 1 over 3. Okay, any questions? Question 8. Question 8 becomes 9x minus 5 equals 25. I would plus 5 to both sides. Plus 5, right? So it becomes 9x. Bring this down. Equals 25 plus 5, which is 30. Then I will bring this guy over to here by dividing by 9. X equals 30 divided by 9. Again, if you want to simplify, you can divide them both by 3. That becomes 10 over 3. Any questions there? And I mean, a good point actually with Adele, since you said you were just doing fractions and you had a test on it. And you did well. Can you see how you'll still need fractions? It's just going to be hidden.
Yeah.
Won't be specifically called fractions. It's called equations in algebra, but you'll need your fraction skills to simplify fully. For non-calculator questions, of course. For calculator will just get you 10 over 3. All right. Any questions from anyone about question 8? Bobby, are you there yet? All right. Let's do it a little bit harder. Negative 2x plus 5 equals 10. All right, now pay attention. I did say everything with the number by itself goes first. So how do I get rid of this plus 5? Minus 5, right? So here you're left with 10, take away 5, that's 5. Here you're left with negative 2x. And then how do I get rid of a negative 2 that's multiplied by the x? You divide by negative 2. So this is divided by negative 2. So your answer is 5 over negative 2. Be careful. Some students see that as a minus and they think, oh yeah, that's minus, I got a plus 2. That's wrong. It's multiplied here. So you got to divide by negative. That one's a little bit of a different one. And last but not least, what if I actually made it like this? 6 plus 3x equals 15. Can someone tell me what they would get rid of first, the 6 or the 3?
First, you would do the 6.
Good man. You leave the x till the
You
end.
leave the x to last.
That's it. X to last. There we go. Take away 6. So you're left with 3x equals 15. Take away 6. 9. X equals x equals 3. All right. Beautiful. I will stop that.